All right, so if you're looking for some golf gift ideas that are not just the same old tired ideas that are repeated year after year, well, guess what? We got you. All right, we've been was really compiling and we've tested so many different things here. Anything from these amazing golf simulators to virtual golf, really just trying to cover every budget. So these are the ideas, like I said, if you're shopping for that golfer in your life, or if it's just you and you're starting to drop a few hints about what you want, like I said, we've got you. And we've even got later in the show, we've got a couple of extra bonus stocking stuffers. But no matter what, everything here is guaranteed to be a hit without fail. And let's start off with what I think might be one of the most unique golf gift ideas of the entire season. We've got the PuttOUT AirBreak.
Yeah. This thing's cool.
This thing's cool. So we got a chance to review it. We dove into it. And it really is one of those things that if you want to catch some attention with that golf gift this year, there is no hotter putting, if you want to call it a putting training aid or whatever else out there on the market right now than this. And the reason is the AirBreak is the first real putting mat we've ever seen that allows you to practice breaking putts indoors. It's truly revolutionary.
It's one of the coolest products I've seen. And the fact that you could do that, it's in a small area. If you have a small area, it's convenient for you to do. But what I love, Frank, it comes in a nice box. It's good for a Christmas gift. So it's a great wrap. It probably will look really cool under a tree. It's like, wow, what did you just get me? And the price, what is it, like $369?
So it's priced at $369. Earlier, when it first launched during this year, it was impossible to get.
That's right.
And it's just one of those things, like I said, you know it's going to be a hit. And you mentioned before, like the box it comes in, it's also important because if you're limited on space, like no one wants something in their living room all the time. It actually folds up really easy and really small, and you can tuck it away somewhere. So it's one of those things that, like I said, again, if it's something you're looking for a little something for yourself, and like maybe your significant others being like, hey, I need an idea for you this Christmas. If you're in that range, that price range right under $400, then I don't think that this one, you can't miss with this one. It's been one that we loved getting our hands on and getting a chance to use, and I think it's definitely going to be.
I put that in the chip-in gift category.
Yeah,
you chip in $75 each, you get Dad the AirBreak.
Absolutely, absolutely,
it's a nice one.
The next gift on our list. This is where we try to like a little bit cover everybody, right? So I think this is going to be. It's great for like the kind of maybe the fringe golfers. Maybe there's some kids that you're thinking about in the house that maybe are just starting to dabble with the idea of golf, but they like playing games. Or if it's just that golfer who's just looking to get their fix throughout the winter, well, we're seeing a massive, massive growth in VR golf. And really, we just did an entire video on this on our main channel, why now is the time that you're going to see a huge boom of a lot of people getting into it, because not only has VR golf gotten better, it's also gotten a lot more affordable. And that's in large parts thanks to the Meta, the Quest 3S. Do they even call it the Quest anymore?
I don't know.
It's a good question. I remember it was the Oculus for a while. It was all different things. But it's the Meta Quest 3S, and it's an incredible price. Just launched a couple of months ago, $299 for the headset. And then if you really want to, for the golfers, you got to go with, which is our absolute favorite gaming system for it, which is Golf Plus. And Golf Plus comes in at $29.99.
That's it, huh?
That's all it is. There are different other options. And by the way, guys, very importantly, you don't have to write all this down. We'll link to everything in the show descriptions with direct links. And if we've got any coupons for any of this, we'll make sure to include them as well. So I'll give you the main price, but we might be able to get you a little bit of discount. It'll be down below. But you've got that, and then there's multiple golf course options that you can download other courses. But one of my favorite things about this is actually the multiplayer, which you and I tested out. So if you want to be able to, even whether it's in the same house and have multiple people playing together, or really anywhere with an internet connection, you can be out there chatting. You're actually on the golf course.
I know, it's really cool.
Playing with friends from anywhere in the world who also have the system.
And the graphics are incredible. They're just getting better. I mean, places like TPC Sawgrass, the old course, St. Andrews. So they've got legitimate golf courses. Plus, you buy the golf club attachment for, was it $70?
Yeah, so that's the pro tip. So one that we love is called the Driver Elite. What it is it's basically a handle attachment, and it's weighted exactly the same as a golf club. So it really, when you're in there playing, it feels very real. There's a variety of different options out there. Our favorite, like I said, is the Driver Elite. That's the one I'll link
Just
to.
feels real.
It's about $100 for that. But there are less expensive ones if you want it. But the good news is, all in with the Quest 3S and buying Golf Plus and all that, you can still be under $400 to be playing some virtual golf. And it is a way to get that golf fix.
Yeah, and by the way, I just want to say that I don't think in any way it hurts my golf game, by the way. Like, I was playing it the other day. If anything, I swing smoother playing VR. I feel like it's helping me.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, when that weighted club, if you use it, it feels like legitimate golf. Like you're out there playing golf. And I love that you could play with other people.
Right. And it
Super cool.
is super, what I found was customizable because, some people ask the questions like, if I can't hit the ball in real life, will I be able to hit it in this? The good news is it does have settings where you can dial that up or dial it back.
Yep.
There's pro settings and there's amateur settings. So if you're just out there to kick it around and have some fun, you can put it on easy mode. It's just like any video game. Or you can dial it up to pro and it will be, a pretty good reflection of your real golf game.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that was one to look out for. That's going to be a hot item.
What else we got?
Next one we've got on our list, something we're new to finding out about, Rota golf maps.
This thing is cool.
So
This thing
talk
is
about
real
your
cool.
chip-in gifts. I think this
Seriously.
is one of the ones who the target is for this.
Could be for the office, right? We said for the boss.
I'm thinking it's for the boss and everybody in the office kind of chips in.
Yep.
I'm thinking this is perfect for the golf dad who has everything. There's a lot of different ways as golfers. We travel and we like to check off some of our favorite golf courses we've played. Sometimes you're saving the golf ball. Sometimes it's some other trinket. What's cool with the Rota golf map is that there's a number of different ones. They're all 100% customizable. You can down to picking, and this is top quality. You can pick the wood that they use. They're going to make these are one-off custom gifts. They can engrave it. We had one that was engraved with our logo on there. You can get, the golfer in your life's name on there. It can be a joint gift for the office, and you have the office is on there. And then what is really cool is that you can pick, for the one we did, we picked, and we've got it hanging above us here, the top 100 public golf courses. And then there's a little location for each one where as you play them, you can go in and put a tee in there and then signify that you've played there.
You hear that?
Absolutely.
The company will create your own destinations. You just tell them where you want to make what type of pinholes, what states, the courses, and they'll customize it. And I think that's even cooler, especially like you said, for that person, that father who's been everywhere, golf guy, has everything. This is so unique. People have been coming up to me asking me, like, where did you get this thing over the past week?
Yep.
It's just been so eye-popping. It's a great gift. Hefty price tag. It's about $2,000.
Yep. Because it is, like I said, fully custom down
Fully
to, I think
custom.
they picked the tree
Absolutely.
and cut this thing
Absolutely.
to size. And it's not small.
It's not.
It's big.
We have a cool coupon that we're going to give you guys.
We do. So in the links below, you'll see all of that. But like I said, that one I think is a hit for that chip-in gift. I know it's got a higher price tag, but you get everybody in the
That's the
office
sleeper
to chip
pick.
in $100, 20 people, and you get this for the boss. And, you're all in his good graces for a while. His or her good graces.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Now, we said we want to hit every budget. So on the flip side of that, just for like the golfer in life, for the office, how cool is this thing right here?
That's one of my favorites.
This is the desk caddy from Titleist. And it's really well crafted. It's like the same type of leather and stuff that you get in real golf bags. But it just goes on the desk, put the pencils in there. It's just $50.
It's so cool.
So
It's a hit.
yeah. I mean, I'm
Anytime.
thinking a lot of different ways. If you're in like a secret Santa with a bunch of golfers, like this is going to be a win. If your boss plays golf, the gift from the kids to dad, there's a lot of ways that can work right there.
Yeah, that's
and
really
for
cool.
$50,
Get
hard
in
to
nice
beat.
and tight on that. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have even more kind of inexpensive options in our stocking stuffers, which we'll get to in a second, but I want to keep kind of rolling with this. The next one I think is, you think about every year, there's that one big gift that nobody can get, right? It's like that thing that like the toy of the season.
The one everyone wants.
I don't want to even give examples. I'll date myself, but I'm thinking like the Tickle Me Elmos
Yeah.
of decades ago,
Yep.
where like they're just off the shelves because it's kind of the hot item, and if you get it, you are the hero.
Absolutely.
Well, what I'm going to put squarely in that category is the Garmin R50.
Oh yeah.
And the reason for that, it is the latest golf launch monitor to hit the market. Again, another one that we did an entire review on. It is in a lot of ways been really revolutionizing the launch monitor market since it came. And the large part of the reason for this is because it does something that no other launch monitors do. It's all a self-contained device, right? So it's got the screen that's built
almost
right
like the size of
into
an
it.
iPad.
The screen is a 10-inch screen, so the size of kind of an iPad. It also has an HDMI out, so you can go right into a projector or right into a television. So really what it does is it makes it an all-in-one kind of golf simulator. And I think my favorite part about this device is like if you are either, again, getting this for yourself or getting this for someone else in your life, and it's their first simulator, or maybe they're not super tech savvy. The cool thing is if you can use an iPad, you can use this. It is truly simple to use. It's you touch and work your way through it. And built into it are over 43,000 golf courses in the Home Tee Hero.
Right.
You also get incredible ball and club data. However, there's one drawback to it. Well, I should say two. One drawback is that
Price.
it's hard to find.
Okay.
Right now, it's quickly been sold out of a lot of places. Second thing is the price. This is not cheap. $5,000. You would have to either have some deep top pockets or really want to be the hero this year to get this one. The good news is, like I said, our friends over at Play Better, which is where we kind of go to for all of our golf, tech and stuff like that. They are getting them. They are shipping them. But if you're gonna pull the trigger on this, do it now. It's been going back and forth into pre-order and pre-sale because of the fact that they've been going out of stock. But I've seen them shipping in the 1 to 2 week range. So if you want it in time for the holidays, kind of now is the time to really jump on this.
I know you did a full review on this on our other channel, and I got to ask you, if you have one of those higher budgets, if you're one of those guys with a $10,000, $15,000 budget for your garage, would you do this over TrackMan and Foresight? Would this be like the one to do because of that reason?
I think the reason of it being so plug and play, super portable, all those things, I think it's right there. We tested the accuracy. The accuracy is great. It's light. But again, we got to work on both sides of this, right? I know the price is going to put it out of reach for a lot of people.
Sure.
Right?
5,000 is a lot of money.
Interestingly enough, I was able to, another big project that we did this year, for the same price, for under $5,000, I built an entire home golf simulator in my garage. And when I say entire, I mean everything. The hitting bay, the projector, the launch monitor. I did the whole thing for under $5,000. And since then, actually, talk about gift giving heroes. I've heard from a lot of people who've emailed me saying that they're surprising their husband with a simulator. They're couples saying they're surprising their kids with a simulator.
That's cool. That's really cool. You're going to see a lot more being sold.
You're going to see that. And the cool thing is, whereas the Garmin is the flashy device of the season, there's no denying that is the hot flashy item. If you want to build out a sim for it, you're still going to need to spend more on the enclosure, on the projector, all those types of things. For that same price, you can do everything. And again, kind of going back to it, we did this with the help of our friends over at Play Better, and they were able to put everything together. So again, even if you don't know what you're doing, let's say you're watching this and you're not a golfer yourself, you're just looking for gift ideas, you can purchase the whole package in one shot. We'll link to that as well. So you make sure that in this way, when you buy it all together, like the dimensions of the bay work, the mats that come with it are meant for that. The projector is meant for that size screen. The technology, which is the launch monitor, is meant to work with it. It's all kind of pre-thought of and done for you.
Yeah.
And that's part of why we did that big project this summer, just to show people how with the $5,000 budget, you can build the whole thing and you can make it easy. So we'll link to that as well. And one more kind of spin and area of that. The other launch monitor that's been arguably the absolute hottest launch monitor, and this one was impossible to get in the beginning of the year when it first launched. Luckily, they're starting to catch up and they're available now. But on the other side of that, the budget side, I simply don't think that there's a better option out there than the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro.
I totally agree.
We've kind of sung its praises all year because this is a launch monitor that we have absolutely put through the paces. We have done multiple indoor and outdoor accuracy tests for it. Again, here's another one. They've recently had an incredible, just in the last 2 months, update to bring really great graphics to the system. And not unlike the the Garmin R50 at the higher price tag, the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro also has over 30,000 golf courses, great ball data. You get all of that, but you get it for a much lower price tag. This thing is under $700.
Yeah.
So this is another one, whether you use it to build out a full sim or if you're more in that, I'm shopping for a golfer sub $1,000. You're looking for like that hero gift. Well, it's really hard to go wrong with the Rapsodo.
We use that thing
MLM2
daily
Pro.
here. We beat that thing to death.
Yeah.
The way it fires up, absolutely love it. I mean, people always ask me, it's the question I get all the time. 2 questions I get all the time. Favorite golf course you ever played? I always get that. And the second one is, what launch monitor should I buy?
Right.
And I always say, why not buy this Rapsodo? Because, by the way, that recent update, ever since they changed the graphics, night and day.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been asked this question so many times because we review so many different products of what is the best launch monitor, right? And here you're looking at 2 widely opposite ends of the spectrum, with the R50 being $5,000 and the MLM2 Pro being under $700. There's no right answer across the board. It all comes down to budget and use case. And I think there's a best launch monitor for each one of those. And I think in the budget category, it's squarely the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. And I think right now in the all-in-one kind of that, I would call them mid-tier, because truth be told, you mentioned before things like TrackMan, some of those go up to $20,000 and more. The Foresight GC Quad, $20,000, very expensive units. So in the mid-tier range, I think the Garmin R50 is where it's at. I think in the budget range, you just can't beat the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. So that's really cool. Again, bouncing around. Some other gift ideas, though, too, at different price ranges, kind of coming back to that, I would call it much more affordable range. One for me is, give the gift of speed training.
Yeah.
I think that this time of year also kind of like works really well into that, because you think about New Year's resolutions. A lot of people, it boils down to fitness and that type of thing. Also, a lot of people like to use the off season for golf to improve one area, and a big area of that is speed training. And this is not just for people who are out there, younger guys and gals, competitive. I've seen a lot of guys, middle age, who are doing speed training just to not lose a little bit of that edge. People who are not yet ready to give up on the idea of reaching some par 5s and 2.
Yeah. Speed
training is where it's at. And speaking from firsthand experience, our favorite system has definitely been Rypstick. In fact, we kicked off last year starting a 30-day challenge of our own with Rypstick, where we did the program for 30 days, and the results were incredibly promising. We both picked up 3 to 5 miles an hour in club head speed in just 30 days. So imagine keeping that going throughout the year, how much you can get out of it. And the price tag, really not bad, $199 for the Rypstick.
That's not bad at all, and it's a unique gift. I like that. It's something different. It's like, it might take a bit to explain to someone. To Dad, what is this?
Yeah, but I think every golfer knows what speed training is.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
And I think that, again, we talk about like ease of use. It comes with an app that walks you through step by step.
That it does, yes.
Videos.
That's my favorite part about the program. That app is the best.
Because without that, yes, I agree with you. Some people might be lost.
Sure.
Right? But with the app, you've got videos of how to do each of the different drills.
It tells you the days to take off.
Exactly.
It's like accountability coach, too.
It'll literally lock you out and say, take 2 days rest.
Yeah, no doubt. Their technology is incredible. Incredible. Yeah. So the whole program, it's definitely worth, in my opinion, $200, and it is a great gift idea.
Absolutely. So then another one that I'll hit you with, this is one that we've been using for a long time, firsthand experience kind of through the roof. But even more importantly, I think the biggest draw of this one is there's a lot of great tech and other golf products out there, but in a way, by buying them for someone, you're committing them to additional costs by way of subscription.
Sure.
There's a lot of things out there that you just can't get around subscriptions, but this is one that really managed to do that and walk that line really well, and that's the ShotScope system.
Sure.
So ShotScope, what we love it for, predominantly, I'm talking about the V5, which is what I use. It's a watch that you wear on your wrist, and there are a bunch of tags, and we've got one right there, a bunch of tags that go on your clubs. And what it does is it not only gives you GPS distances on your wrist, but it tracks your entire golf game by tracking every single shot you take, and it gives you detailed statistics about your game. Well, they're not the only shot tracker on the market, but what they are is the only shot tracker out there that has no subscription. So if you're looking to, give it to someone and not commit them in case, who knows? Like sometimes you're taking a gamble, you don't know where they want to do stat tracking.
Right.
Well, you're not committing them to additional subscription fees by buying those. It's not a gift that then comes with some baggage. The good news is you buy it one time and there's so they don't even have a subscription model. There's no even option for a subscription. All of the data is free. So there's a couple options. You got the V5, which is really reasonably priced, $229. And that gives you, like I said, all the GPS plus all the stat tracking. Or there's also the option of the G5, which is the same watch, just minus the stat tracking. And it's just GPS for $129.99. But same idea. There's no subscription that you have to pay for different golf courses or a yearly. Once you have it, there's over 40,000 golf courses in the system. It's fully unlocked. They never pay another dime. So you can buy this for someone full well knowing that you're not committing them to any subscription.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about it.
I got my dad the G5 this year. He's going to love it. He hinted at it. He had a really old watch on the other day when we played. And it was just like, you got to upgrade. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
There it is.
And the cool thing is,
gonna love it.
It does, over time it upgrades. We've had different type of software releases and stuff. All that's included. There's no subscription fee.
Yep.
I got a bunch more and a few sneaky, like I said, a couple sneaky stocking stuffers that I want to mix in.
Stocking stuffers. Yep.
Yeah. So let's do a quick break. Let's do a word from our sponsor. We're going to get right back into it. All right. This is actually a perfect segue because I want to thank this week's sponsor, Titleist, but it also does make a great gift. So this is just one more addition
to
that list. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if you want the tried and true, absolute, can't miss gift for stocking stuffer or whatever else, you really can't beat giving the Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X golf balls. And on top of that, you now have a number of personalization options. So you can customize the golf balls with certain sayings. You can even use a lucky number and throw them on there. And whether you pick the Pro V1 or the Pro V1X, you know that you're giving the best golf ball in the game. The Pro V1 is the best combination of speed, spin, and feel in the game. And it's got that lower, more mid-flight trajectory, as well as that maximum short game feel with the very soft feel. And then the Pro V1X, a little bit higher flight, but you still get all of that same performance when it comes to that stop and drop technology, that power to stop that golf ball on the green. So go over to Titleist.com today, check them out. Maybe even pick up a dozen for yourself, and make sure you check out those customization options because it makes the most tried and true golf gift in the game, makes it even better when you personalize it.
All right. And of course, FootJoy, they're the leader in golf apparel. It's another great gift idea you guys can give this holiday season. One being the MyJoys, Frank. We talked about MyJoys a lot. And it's the way that you can customize a golf shoe for somebody. It's such a cool process. You go on their website, you build it out. You can put all these different colors, textures. You can really go nuts. Pick their favorite color. Yep. I've built them for people. Always makes a great gift. Check out MyJoys. And then also a little sneaky little sleeper gift for them could be a piece of rainwear, a piece of outerwear, something you can buy them. They've got great selections of things like the Hydrolite X, the Hydro Tour. I'm in love with those rain pants, Frank. They're so, I put them on over my sweatpants when I go for a walk. It's like 13 degrees out at night. You don't feel a thing. These things are awesome. You will be a hero. Check out the rain pants from FootJoy. Check out everything FootJoy has to offer. They do make a lot of other great stocking stuffers, gloves, things like that. You can't miss. Check it all out, footjoy.com.
All right, getting back at it. Like I said, just trying to bounce around a couple different price points, going kind of back up the ladder, a little bit more expensive, but it's one of those gifts that's just it's gonna be around for a long time. Something that we love, especially for the guys who like to get out, guys and gals who like to get out and walk the golf course. the MGI carts.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely
I remember
love
these
these.
things.
We had
They're
a lot
great.
of fun with them. Absolutely. So what they do is like you still get the kind of the convenience of having a what would normally be like a kind of a push cart, but they're motorized. They come with like a really cool little remote. And then this is something that, speaking of which, I had gotten for my father a couple of years ago. He loves it. He walks the golf course and he's able to kind of steer it around. Super portable. You can still fold it up. You can put it into your trunk without a problem. But it's got like a really robust battery on there that will last you for more than one round. And I like it. You know, they're easy to navigate,
Yep.
whether you use the remote or the on, you know, kind of the controls that are there. But there's a couple different price ranges there, but I think you can get one with like a lot of the bells and whistles for under $1,600.
Okay.
Really cool gift, especially like I said, for someone who's getting out there and walking, or maybe you're trying to promote the golfer in your life to get out there, get that exercise this year and walk the course without having the strain of having to carry or push their bag. You got this. The MGI carts, I think, are phenomenal. We've been longtime users of these. I love them.
They're great. I mean, a little pricier, like you said, but I know, like, for example, my father, he lives down in Florida during the winter, and he has a course that he walks a lot, and he just gets that, like, $3 push cart rental. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, this would be perfect for him. I know he would love it. Plus, I remember from using it how convenient it was. It just, you hit a button, it kind of just folds right up, and it just folds into nothing.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, there's storage, everything like that.
Yeah, and I know
Pretty easy.
$1,500 is not cheap, but it's also that, you know, you and your siblings get together and
Yeah,
like another
definitely
great
a
gift for
chip-in gift.
dad. You know,
Unless you're just rolling in it, then it's a chip-in gift.
Yeah.
It's pricier.
it's a good one though. It's like I said, it's one of those ones that's there. I wanted to make sure everything on our list were kind of guaranteed hits.
Yeah, no doubt. So far, I think you're not going.
That's a guaranteed
Yeah,
hit, no doubt about it.
absolutely.
Another one that I think is a guaranteed hit, and again, this one variety price ranges. There's a lot of different options out there, but I think the golf speaker. There's
okay.
a lot of great golf speakers out there. A lot of people, more and more getting into listening to music on the golf course. I know that can be like a really sticky kind of debate that some people love it or they hate it. But the speakers can be really cool. Like I said, if you're not getting the whole cart, maybe just get the speaker. I know Bushnell makes a really good one. There's a number of them out there, so you can really find one for every budget.
Sure.
Bluetooth speakers. But what I like about them too is I've got a couple of my own, and they're really great for off the course too.
Use them for everything.
I bring them, put them in the backyard
Bring 'em
while I'm
to the
barbecuing.
beach. Sure.
Bring them to the beach. So it's kind of that transition. If you've got somebody who's just kind of like a fringe golfer,
Yeah.
likes to go out there when they do, they have a good time to play music, but also looking for something.
Some have like Caddie features in them.
They do. They'll call out the yardage.
GPS built into it. Could be a cool gift.
Overall, again, one of those gifts that just you can't go wrong with because
Absolutely. Secret Santa winner right there. Yep.
Absolutely. Because like I said, there's so much use even off the golf course. Then kind of dipping into one that I think is a little bit, different, a little bit like I put this one into the category for the golfer who has everything, right?
Okay.
I'm absolutely loving what some of the new luggage that Club Glove is doing.
Yeah.
In fact, we're guys who travel a lot for what we do. Sometimes it can be a little bit cumbersome trying to get out there and travel with golf clubs as well. Well, they've got this new TRS system, which will actually not only is all the luggage kind of like have the same visual look and they all kind of go together, but they will not just figure, they will literally go together, and you can actually clip them together. And with one hand, you can carry your checked bag, your carry-on bag, and your golf bag, and with ease drag them through the airport.
Yeah.
So what I love about this is it's unique. Like I said, for the golfer who has everything on their own, you also have their incredibly durable luggage. They take on abuse. Plus
Customization.
the
which is cool,
customization.
right? You get it custom made. I mean, that's a great gift idea. If you just get a set of luggage we all know someone who travels for golf, plays a lot of golf, travels for work, brings their golf clubs.
Yep. So you can get the golfer's initials on there or whatever it may be. You can get them customized. It becomes, like I said, a little bit more of a thought out gift when you add that customization.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
You also have a bunch of different colors, and it really helps. Can I protect the investment?
Sure.
They're super, super durable. We've traveled the world with our clubs and been using Club Glove for as long as I can remember, as many years as I can remember. And the clubs, it just, they thank us for it. That's for sure, because some airports do not mind tossing your clubs around.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to file that one, like I said, under the sneaky, nobody else kind of thought of it gift.
That's a pretty good one. Yep.
But Luggage, really cool. And there's a million different options on the ClubGov website. So definitely check it out. Prices do vary, though. I really can't even give you a price range here because it depends. Every size bag is going to be different. And they've got all different, even for the golf clubs, they've got all different sizes. So check them out. Those are really good ones. I promise you guys a bunch of stocking stuffer ideas.
This is what I want. I want to hear this.
Stocking stuffer. So one that we love, we both use, we have one that we have customized for our society, for the No Bad Days Golf Society, is the Jones, it's called the Field Pouch.
Love these things.
About $18 for the Field Pouch. And I was a guy who, admittedly, I would just lose stuff in my golf bag because I would throw things in every conceivable pocket. And then like, where is it? I once had a pure panic attack that I thought I lost my wedding ring. Do you remember that when we went to Georgia?
That's right.
I have pure panic because I used to just take things off and just like the wallet, the ring, just throw them in whatever pocket. Well, now I've got this little field pouch, and it contains everything I need. My tees, whatever. Like if I need some like Advil or whatever I got to throw in there, it all goes in one pouch. The pouch goes in the golf bag, and then I can just pull it out at any time, and I know everything is right there.
We have one above my head here. See it? Oh, you can't see it on that camera.
Can't quite see it in that one.
But they are really cool. I put all the tees, and all the tees I collect. I was digging through them today. So the Pinehurst tees, the Stream Song tees.
Yeah.
It's the place we go. It's just like my collection of tees.
Yes, exactly. It's awesome.
Cool.
And it's so much easier just having that in and out of the bag. $18.
It's a great little gift, little sneaky gift.
Or if you even want to use it to contain other gifts, like put other gifts inside of it, you can build out a nice little gift
Now
pack,
you're talking.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, another one, tees. But I promise you this wouldn't be just your tired same old. Don't just get the same old off-the-shelf tees that you get at like Dick's Sporting Goods.
The plastics.
Right?
Yep.
Forget that. You want a really cool, interesting gift? You got to check out Western Birch.
Yeah.
We've been using these tees like on and off for a long time. We've even done custom ones with our logo on there, which you can do. If you still have enough time, you can customize them. But even as a last minute gift on their website, they've got a number of different ones. They're really classy. They're, made from actual wood. They've got all different colors, designs. You can find, pick out the favorite colors that the golfer that you're shopping for likes. And they're like kind of a unique statement.
It's a classy product.
They're really cool, and they don't come with a hefty price tag. Most of them are $7 to $9 for a pack of tees. Just that great thing, round out the gift, stuff them in the stocking. They're a really cool gift, and there's, I don't think there's any golfer who's going to get those and not just be like, yeah, this is cool, because it's not just your tired old same tees.
No.
Just big bag of white tees. Get them something with a little bit of character. The Western Birch are where it's at. Very cool. And then the last one I'll kind of throw in there for you. This is something that every year we do a what's in the bag, and we go through like what's in our bag. One thing that was a hit for me, I always really liked a magnetic towel because it's so easy just to throw it on the golf clubs. However, there's a lot of like name brands that came with big prices. They're like, I'm not spending that much on a towel. I'm not spending $50-$60 on a towel. So I found this one actually on Amazon. I'll link directly to it. It's kind of a no-name generic, but I was able to find a really good material towel with a really strong magnet for under $20.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
And it's lived in my golf bag ever since. They don't have all of like the wild colors and patterns that you get from the more expensive ones. Those options are out there, like if you're looking for something a little bit more personalized. But here's where, unlike the tees, where I'm fine with something that's just a little bit bland, right? It just does what it needs to do. I picked up mine in gray. Like I said, strong magnet. I can throw it in the washing machine when I want to wash it. Like just a really cool.
I just put that exact thing on my Secret Santa list, on my wish list.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't know what I need. I was like, magnetic towel.
Get me a magnetic towel.
It's
something that So again, the list. The idea here is to put together. Maybe it's and I've had this. I could speak from experience where people know you're a golfer, but they don't play golf and they have no idea what to get you, and you end up making your own list. Hopefully some of these inspire you. If you want to be like, hey, here's a couple of things that could be great. Yeah. You can pass this on to them. Or otherwise, like I said, if you're just shopping for the golfers in your life, like I said, your boss or somebody plays golf, well, guess what? there's everything here that we said, it's our stamp of approval. There's nothing on here that's lame. There's nothing on here they're going to be like, yeah.
So we promise you it's legit. And I want to know what we missed too, because I'm sure there's things out there that we've totally missed. So let us know, because I am always looking for new ideas.
True. Throw those down in the comments. But otherwise, like I said, these are all guaranteed smiles. No doubt about it. So hopefully that helps putting your list together. Good luck shopping. Hopefully you get it all done right away and you can just sit back and enjoy the holidays. I'm guaranteed there's enough golfers in your life that you can make a lot of people happy with this list. So make sure you grab them. Like I said, I'll link to everything below. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.